breaking. Panic everywhere as those who fight children of Elohim face maximum punishment. Here are the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome to Biafra Unite channel / television this very moment. Today's date is 28th of May 2024, and I have a very important information for every one of you listening to me right now from where you are all over the world. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news, because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people, things are happening. I have a particular news that I want to read for you, which you are seeing right now on the screen, but I also have a video to play for you and some other things that I want to talk about during the 10 minutes of this very broadcast. So please, I want you to pay attention to this. And once you come across this very information, I want you to kindly share it, because this is going to sound as a deterrent warning to those who are praying for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to join his ancestors in the DSS custody. If you know that you have ever prayed or spoken a word that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will die in the DSS dungeon, I want you to start now. I want you to start now tendering unreserved apology, and not just to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Biafrans, but also to God, Chukwu Okike Abiama, who sent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come and liberate his people. If you know that you have made utterances against the life of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Mazi Simon Ekpa, you must start now tendering unreserved public apology and, of course, asking God for forgiveness, because what you are seeing on the screen right now is going to be your fate in the nearest future. And for the zoo, I want you to understand that everything you are passing through today, the economic woes, the deteriorating security situation in the zoo, I want you to understand that it is because of the evil that you are committing in Biafra territory and against the Biafran people. That is the punishment you are receiving today as a country. You must understand this, and the earlier you understand this, the better for all of you in the government. If you are a soldier serving under the zoo military or police, and you have taken AK-47 to Biafra land and by any innocent Biafran, I want you to understand that you will never escape punishment. Both you and your entire generation will be wiped out, because you cannot in any way buy or suffer the children of Elohim, Chukwu Okike Abiama, and expect to go scot-free. It is never done before, not now, not tomorrow, and not ever. Now, without any hesitation, let us quickly read this in details, and again, I will play the video for you. They say just in, earthquake hits Iran amid mourning over President Raisi, orders death in helicopter crash. This is just a couple of seconds ago, as at the time of recording this very news. Now, a 3.7 magnitude earthquake struck Malaya in the Hamadan province of western Iran on Monday, compounding the nation's grief following the tragic death of President Ibrahim Raisi in an helicopter crash on Sunday. Look, of course, I don't want to analyze a lot of things here. On Sunday, the president that ordered the bombing of Israel was sent to judgment via helicopter crash. And then on Monday, a 3.7 magnitude earthquake struck the same nation that attacked the children of Elohim, Chukwu Okike Abiama. Unbelievable. I made a reference the other day about a Turkish politician. I don't know the office he occupied, whether parliament or I don't know, who said Israel yawu. Who said Israel yawu na-ekwesị ikpochapụ Israel. That man slumped and died at the presence of the country on a live television. Now, the earthquake reported by the Seismological Center of the Geophysics Institute of the University of Tehran occurred at 8:20:52 local time at a depth of 10 kilometers. The tremor's epicenter was located 9 kilometers from Samen, 18 kilometers from Melaya, and 18 kilometers from Oshchorinan. No immediate report of damage or casualties have been made because, like as I said before, as at the time of filing this very report, this news just landed on our desk just 17 seconds ago. Now, the seismic event comes just a day after President Raisi perished in a helicopter crash, an incident that has plunged the country into deep mourning. Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, declared a 5-day period of national mourning to honor the late president and members of his entourage. Now, in a statement, Ayatollah Khamenei expressed his sorrow, saying, "I announce 5 days of public mourning and offer my condolences to the dear people of Iran. According to Article 131 of the Constitution, Mr. Mokba is in the position of managing the executive branch, and he is obliged to make arrangements with the heads of the legislative and judicial branches for the election of a new president within a maximum of 50 days. He further described President Raisi as a sincere and valuable servant. For him, the goodness and satisfaction of the people, which indicate God's satisfaction, was preferred over everything. So, his annoyances from the ingratitude and taunts of some ill-wishers did not prevent him from working day and night to improve affairs." Now, this particular publication is for the incident that happened today, couple of minutes ago, as at the time of recording this very news, because of the earthquake that hit the nation. Then, as if that is not enough, you all know this already. You all know this one you are seeing on your screen right now already, which says Iranian President Ibrahim Raisi, Foreign Minister, and others die in helicopter crash. Now, I don't want to, read in details because the story is already everywhere. The whole world is aware of what has happened to the president of Iran as I'm speaking to you right now. So it is not a new development. But remember, this very one happened on Sunday. On Sunday, that is when the plane crash, the helicopter crash took place that took the life of the president Ibrahim Raisi, and of course foreign minister and other top government officials. As if that was not enough, now today, Monday, 20th of May 2024, earthquake hit the nation. And these were the people that just attacked the children of Israel a couple of weeks ago. You get the gist, right? So this is not actually the main reason why I'm recording this very news. I just brought this as an evidence. Now let me show you something else. I want you to pay very good attention and remember, as you come across this very news, make sure that you share it. I want to send my message to some individuals here in the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. As I have said before, what is befalling the zoo today is the consequences of their attack and inhuman treatment against the people of Biafra. That is what is happening to the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom today. Now, individually, on an individual note, somebody should send the message to this man on the screen, Asari Dokumbo. Asari Dokumbo, you have one more last chance to tender unreserved and public apology to not just Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but to Biafrans at large, and ask God for forgiveness. Asari Dokubo, wherever you are now in China, I'm very, very certain, 100% sure you are going to get this message. Make sure, without any hesitation, tender unreserved apology to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You know what you have said against him. You know what you have done against him. You know the meeting that you said you had with Ifa Junejofo and the former wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the ex-wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Delilah of our own time, Uchechi. You know the meeting you said you had with Uchechi, Ifa Juna, some members of DOS, including the father of Uchechi. You said you are the one who said it. This is not an allegation. You said you had meeting with them immediately after the rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So you know your role. You know everything all of you cooked together. You have one more chance. Look at the way you are looking. Look at you. Look at you, Asari. The other day, somebody sent me a video you made. I don't know if you were responding to Biafra Unite. You said, after all, you have clocked 60 years. You have lived the best moment of your life. I don't care. I'm telling you the gospel truth now. The earlier you realize this, the better for you. Now, it doesn't end here. I have another message for another idiot, which I'm going to be playing the video right now. Anybody that knows the son of Fela Kuti, the legendary Afrobeat musician, tell him that this is the only chance he has to tender unreserved apology to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't want him to apologize to me. You cannot wish death to the children of God, to child of God, and you expect yourself and your lineage to go scot-free. Listen, that's why I read the earlier news. This man, I'm going to play his video, opened his mouth and said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will die in the custody of Nigeria. This man said it. I will play the video now. I'm going to release the audio. Tell him that he has one more last chance to tender unreserved apology to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, public apology, and beg God for forgiveness. This man, I don't want to say much. I want to tell him, because you see that the Igbos were forcefully amalgamated into the zoo. Now you thought we are all the same. Igbo people have biblical trace to Israel. We are the children of God. In case you don't know, God was the seventh son of Jacob, and God begat Eri. Eri is the father of Igbo. In case you don't know, you need to understand it today. Go and make your own research. We are not ordinary. The envy against the Igbo people is not ordinary. It's not ordinary. You have to go and make your own research. Now, I don't want to talk too much. Tell him to do the needful. Before now, watch the video. Of course, you know what to do.
Now, in this video, begin show disrespect to my papa. He said, my father like chicken. Inside said, first of all, fella inside said, my father died a free man, surrounded by his family. But I guarantee you, Nnamdi Kanu will I say, like a chicken. Like a chicken. That cell is running from up and down. Shebi run. My father like chicken. Inside said, first of all, fella inside said, my father died a free man, surrounded by his family. But I guarantee you, Nnamdi Kanu will I say, like a chicken. First of all, fella inside said, my father died a free man, surrounded by his family. But I guarantee you, Nnamdi Kanu will I say, like a chicken. Like a chicken.
Now he was angered by what the Prime Minister Mazi Samonekpa said, how Fela died like a chicken. I want to tell him that Mazi Samonekpa never mocked him because of the death of his father. I am very, very certain that Mazi Samonekpa respects Fela and his family. Every individual in Nigeria or Africa at large respect Fela Kuti because of what he did with his music. But he was educating this boy who claimed to be a Nigerian, who was questioning the credibility of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho as freedom fighters. He was telling him that the zoo you are fighting for, the zoo you are, taking side, is the same zoo that by your father. He's trying to remind him and tell him that, look, your father, your grandmother, your own father, they all fought for the zoo, and the zoo by them as if they were nobody, and nothing happened, and nothing has happened till today. No justice. They were unknown soldiers. And you did not learn a lesson from what happened to your father and your grandmother. You are still taking side for the zoo that by your grandmother and your father. And he took it upon himself to lay curse on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nwa Chineke. Tell him, the earlier he understands my message, the better for him and his household. Thank you, my people. To salo numozia and make it go viral.